You were not there when they were doing the foundation. You hardly can tell if they truly did piling for the project. If the place needs piling, you can't really tell. Maybe they did raft because you were not there. You can't know the mixture of the materials they use. If they are to use 4:1, you don't know, maybe they actually used 2:1. You can't tell. You can't tell the quality of job done because you are actually seeing the exterior. And the truth of the matter is the durability of a house lies in the structure. The structure is where the durability of the house lies in. But most time, people always appreciate the exterior, and the exteriors are just the icing on the cake. So when you are buying an off-plan project, it gives you the opportunity to monitor the process of the project. It gives you the opportunity to supervise the quality of the job done and the qualities of the materials being used. And you can also follow the process in terms of when they give you the duration of building this project, you can follow. Maybe they are the foundation stage, they are the block setting stage, they are at the roofing stage. You can always follow up and you can always supervise. Unlike if you are to, for example, if you are to build your house yourself, these are some of the stress people go through. When you want to build your house yourself, you can't build a house without having a team. You have to have a team of structural engineers. You have to have a team. You have to have a team of electrical engineers. You have to have a team of quantity surveyor and quality surveyor. You have to also have a team of what was it called now? The masons, the bricklayers, and those that are going to help you in delivering the granite, the sand, and so much and so forth. Now, these are stress on its own for you to gather the team to help you do that. Now, let us even say that you are able to gather this team. The stress of managing this team is also one of it. The stress of managing this team is also another thing entirely. Now, you may think you can do this project for 6 or 7 months, but at the long run, it may take you up to 1 year because of what? There's always going to be issue of disappointment and theft. Now, let me elaborate a little bit on disappointment and theft. Most times, I believe some of us will have experienced issues of someone building a house and having to deal with, sir, we are not able to get block today. Sir, the man that is bringing the granite said that his truck is faulty. A lot of excuses like that, which at the long run delays the work, delays the project. Now, we are also it's very sure that you also probably experience issues of theft where they steal your cement, they steal your plank, they steal your iron rod, your reinforcement, a lot of things going because you cannot be there. You can only expect, you cannot inspect thoroughly. You can only expect, you cannot inspect thoroughly. So these are some of the issues that off-plan takes off you. The stress off-plan takes off you. If you are going for off-plan property, you don't need to stress. All you need to just do is to make your commitment to the developer and expect to get your keys at an agreed period of time. Just expect to get your keys. So that is how some of the advantages of off-plan, and I think I'm able to answer that question, that who are those people that off-plan property is for, who are set of people that the off-plan property is actually for everybody, but it is majorly for people that don't have the bulk of the money to pay at once. So off-plan helps them leverage on the long-term payments plan. It helps them leverage on that bit by bit payment to own a house, either for personal use or for investment. So I think I've answered that question. Which other question do we have here? Okay, what are the risks involved in buying into off-plan projects? Now, some of the risks that are involved when buying off-plan projects is or are the developer that is actually in charge of the project. You have to what? You have to do a background check. You have to do what we call due diligence. In our real estate parlance, we call it due diligence on the developer who is in charge of this project. What are their track record? Have they built anything in the past? What they have built in the past, what are people saying about it? What is their integrity figure on that project? Did they deliver the project as at when promised, even irrespective of all the challenges? During coronavirus, a lot of people couldn't work, which is understandable. But we still have some of these developers that tried as much as possible to deliver their projects as when they promised. So you have to check the developer. Are they trustworthy people? Are they people that they say they are going to use 4 centimeters for their pillar, and they did use 4 centimeters? Are these people genuine? Because that's actually the first thing you need to check. You have to check the genuinity of the people at the helm of the affairs, not only the company as now, the people that are at the helm of the affairs of this company. What is their personal goodwill? What is their integrity level? You have to do this. Secondly, you have to check up the location where you are about to acquire an off-plan project, because off-plan projects appreciate in direct proportion to the level of development of the area in which the project is being carried out. So the location, what are the landmarks? What are the driving factors for appreciation of this project in that environment? Is there commerce? Is there employment opportunity? What is the population? What is the demand and supply for housing in that environment? Earlier on, while I was delivering my let me call this speech now. I said Lagos and Abuja are the places that we are hearing about this off-plan most, and the reason is obvious. These places have population, they have huge demand for housing. These places has the commerce, we have the government presence, it has landmarks. These are things that add value to a location. So the employment opportunity in Lagos and Abuja and places like Port Harcourt are very high. So there are influx of people into these cities. So it makes the demand for housing higher than most other places. And that is why location is very important when it comes to you buying an off-plan project. You have to understand the location. Is this location going to work for what I want? Especially if you are using this project for rental income. Especially if you are using this project for rental income. Hope I'm communicating, please. I'm still trying to work out our guest. I'm still trying to work out our guest from here, but I think I'm just still on point to explain some of these things to us perfectly. So the location is important. Now you also have to understand that some of these projects are not always publicized by the developers themselves. We have people we call marketers, we have people we call realtors, agents that represent them. Now, having understood that the company has its own integrity to protect, we also have these realtors or agents that represent this company. Now, some of these realtors, you have to be careful on the type of realtor or the realtor you are going to use to represent you in your transaction. Of recent, I had a story of a transaction, an off-plan transaction, where the company said that they are going to provide ABC. But while the realtor was pitching to the client, the realtor said the company is going to provide A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. And the client believed the realtor only until after making payment did the client now understand that the realtor actually said more than what the company proposed to do. And the client is not in Nigeria. So this goes for clients in diaspora. You have to do due diligence on the company, do due diligence on the realtor, do due diligence on the location that you want to acquire off-plan property. Now, another risk that a lot of people always don't talk about is that there are risks of uncertainties. I actually mentioned some of it earlier on. There are risks of uncertainties when it comes to off-plan projects because you are not actually 100%. And it also happens when you are building your project yourself. But now you entrusting someone with your investment, there is this uncertainty that will they deliver this project as at when they promise? Will this project be the same as the presentation they gave to you, maybe a 3D presentation, or the plan? Is it going to be as it has been said? Trust issue. And that's why I said earlier on that you have to do your due diligence on the company that is handling the project. But in modern days, off-plan projects are easier to judge because there are many new ways of building houses, new faster ways of doing construction, and there are now a rise in certainty for delivery on some of these projects, if you get what I am saying. So, but the basic thing is for you to do your due diligence on the developer. Try to know maybe they have done such projects in the past. Try to know is their word weighty? Do they do what they say, or do they say what they do? You have to do that. And after that, once you are able to get your facts, I believe you are good to go. Because the truth of the matter is that the benefits of off-plan projects outweighs the little risk that you or I are discussing about now. Because one thing is that when you buy an off-plan project, let me give you an instance of some of the experiences I myself had. We launched a property last year, an off-plan project. We launched it last year, and that property is called Camberwell Advantage 2. The property is at Ikate axis of Lagos. And when we launched this property as OFFPLAN, we started selling two-bedroom apartments for just 40 million naira. And that was about February 2021. The property was actually launched December. So we started sales fully around February for 40 million naira. But would you believe that the initial deposit for that project was just 5 million naira at that time? And we have clients that selected 6 months, 12 months, and even 2 years payment plan. And just less than, or let me say around 1 year after that time, this year February, the property was sold out at the rate of 65 million naira. That means in less than a year, the subscribers had made 20 million naira profit, even while the property has not been delivered to them. Even while the property keys have not been delivered to them, they have already made 20 million as capital appreciation on that project. Now, we all understand what is happening in the economy, Nigeria economy, when we have to talk about the FX rate, the change of dollar to naira, the inflation rate, and a lot of other factors. But even at that, that's why you have to check the integrity of the developer. The developer has to deliver to you irrespective of all those challenges, because you've already committed to the payment of that property. Unlike if you are building your house yourself, assuming you started building your project when cement was selling for 3,200 naira. But as of today, we all know how much a cement is selling for. In some areas 4,900, in some areas 5,200. You can just imagine the margin. What you should build with 20 million naira, you can end up building it with 35 million naira. But that's why I said buying an OFFPLAN takes all this stress away from you. You don't need to care about any increase in any material. You've paid your money, you signed your contract, you agreed on this. What you should just expect is the keys to your apartment or your house. Let me also give you an example. Just around where I am right now, Ajah Abraham Adesanya area, we had a property we also launched last year, Lekki Pride 1, which we are selling the 1-bedroom masonette for just 28 million naira. But as I speak with you now, that masonette is selling for 39 million naira. And believe you me, 50% of the people that bought this masonette are still paying their installment. They have not completed their payment, but their property has already appreciated in value. So you can see that the benefit of investing in OFFPLAN drastically outweighs the risk once you are dealing with a good developer, developers that have good track record, developers that are honest, developer that has good customer service. As someone said in the comment section, okay, the root of all fears and reservations lies in high level of dishonesty and poor customer service you get after committing one's money. Yes, exactly. And that's why I was talking about you having to do your research on these companies. What have they done before? What is their customer relationship service about? You know, it is very, very important. As we continue, I would like to also touch down on some of the advantages of, oh, our guest is back on Instagram. Can you also come on Facebook, Mr. Seth?
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Fact, I don't know what to even say right now. I've tried. Fact, I don't even know.
Okay. Can you come on Facebook now? I have people on Facebook. Though I have people on Instagram as well, but majority
Yeah,
of
I'm
people
on
are on
Instagram.
Facebook.
You know, the challenge has been we've been good on one network, but the other one has been challenging. So I tried to swap, and then now I've gotten
Okay.
another phone, but I don't know right now. But I think
Okay.
I'm good with Instagram. This Facebook, I'm trying to connect Facebook now.
Okay. Well, just stay on the Instagram. We are going to meet you there right now. Um, for the few minutes I have stood in for our wonderful guest tonight. So please, I would advise that because of network issue, this is actually not my show. I'm just standing in for him. For a network issue, please, I would appreciate if we can, um, is a plea now to switch to Instagram, which I'm going to drop my handle here now on Instagram. Memories Premiere. Yeah. Just let us join back via Instagram. Instagram, Memories Premiere Properties. So I can see some people already joining back on Instagram. Thank you so much. Please just search for Memories Premiere Properties on Instagram and you will see us there. We're still here, actually, we're still on Facebook, but just join us on
Okay,
Instagram. So
let's see if we can do Facebook now. I think I've
oh,
requested.
I already told people to switch to Instagram. I already
Wonderful.
did. Um, I know it's going to be somehow a little tasking, but just pardon us. I think we have to fight this network and have to get this right. We have to do this and get it right. Okay, I've seen people start coming into um, Instagram now. So please, I've dropped the link. Let me do that again. So we close this in a few minutes time and we get to the opportunities you have. Thank you for joining on Instagram. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the patience. Thank you for the support. Thank you so much, everyone. So please kindly let us switch to Instagram. I hope we have a wonderful session on Instagram. Mr. Victor, thank you so much for that art. Thank you so much. I believe we are learning something new. Yes, people are coming down to Instagram. Let's wait for 1 minute more for some of us that are very, very, very fast when it comes to technology.
But
So
just
please,
try and see if you can connect me on Facebook.
all right, okay, I'm
Um,
trying that. um, Send me a request so I can
I've,
also try
I've,
that.
I've, I've, I've done that already.
Okay, I can't see it here. All right, thank you so much, everyone. It's been a wonderful time so far. I mean, giving me the opportunity to share a little of my knowledge with you guys here. Oh, Mr. Olisa just joined us on Facebook. Mr. Olisa, please check the comment section. You can as well join us on Instagram. We are just switching. We switched from Instagram to Facebook. And now we are also switching from Facebook back to Instagram because of network issues. So please kindly join us on Instagram so that we can enjoy your presence and as well
But
have
I
some
think
of
we have
your.
more people on Instagram, right?
Yes, we have people on Instagram. Yes. So we can switch to Instagram right now. I believe I'm still on Facebook, but let us shoot it. Though I've tried to do some of your work
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
tonight.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you very much, sir. I know you are more than capable. Honestly speaking, I know
Yeah.
that. I know.
So let us just speak it. Though we've spent up to 1 hour, so the little minutes we have now, we just have to make it as short as possible. Now, we understand what an off-plan property is at the moment. We also understand why it is becoming popular and common in Nigeria, especially Lagos and cities like Abuja or Port Harcourt. And we can say for a fact some of the reasons. why people should buy an off-plan property, which I've already highlighted some, but I also want you to also help us understand why the reasons why one should go for off-plan property. And let me also add this: who are the people that off-plan property is meant for? Who are the people that, because someone asked that question here, let me get it right. Who are the right set of people off-plan property project is for? So these two questions, you can help us make clarity for it, sir.
Okay, the last one, I think I'll start with the last one if I can remember. The last one is, who are the people off-plan property is meant for? Yes. Off-plan property is meant for people, first of all, it's meant for people who don't want to jog sum of money. You don't want to just put all your money in a building project. And you know how tough things are in this economy, especially, see, off-plan is built in Nigeria. Off-plan is the best that you should go for. I'm not just saying it because we are trying to have a program on off-plan. But the thing is that we know how challenging the economy is. So instead of just putting bulk sum on just one project, you have other things that you need to do. You have your family to cater for. You have other things, your school, and other things that you might need to do. So instead of just investing in real estate, it's good to invest, but after you invest, you need to eat tomorrow, you need to have dinner, you need to have lunch. So with off-plan, you don't need to put all your money. You don't need to put all your money in just one project and then now go hungry because you've invested. So it's for those who want to enjoy life. It's for those who want to put their money little by little. Those who want to spend and also invest wisely. You understand? The fact that you want to invest doesn't mean you just put all your savings and everything. So you put that small money there, and then you continue your life, goes on. You do other things. From time to time, you keep on putting that small money. And before you know what's happening, you are done. You are a property owner. You own it, and it even look like as if you even actually sweat for it. It should be easy. It's an easy way. Easy peasy. Cheesy. As they call it. Cheesy, easy peasy. Very easy way. Before you close your eyes and open it, you have gotten yourself a project. You are a house owner. So it's for those who want to invest little by little. Yes. And then, what was the other question again? The first question.
The first question is that, what are the reasons why one should buy off-plan property? I think you have also mentioned some of it, but if you have other, you can also add. What are the reasons why one should go for off-plan property over completed houses?
Okay. First of all, if you're going for off-plan houses, you are buying below the market. However, you still need to watch it. The fact that a developer, anybody tells you that my off-plan project is so and so amount for a 4-bedroom, and then because it's off-plan, you are buying below the market value, you need to watch it. You need to investigate. You need to actually check if those figures the person is calling is something that is actually below the current market value. So watch it. Yes. So it's one of the benefits. You are buying to the market value, and like I said, still watch it, still investigate, find out how much they're actually selling property. If it's 4-bedroom and then they are building with so and so material. See, in off-plan, you need to do quite some investigations. Especially if you want to go by yourself, you don't want to go through a trusted realtor, then you will need to go through a lot of investigation to get it right. You understand? So you need to check if this property that this person or this developer is putting out, this particular property, how much is it in the current market? How much is it, with all these facilities that this estate developer will be giving us? How much is it? Is this actually below the current market value? So if you checked out everything and discovered that yes, it's correct, then why not? Go ahead. Then also with off-plan, you don't need to stress yourself. It is very tough to build a house. You need to chase after the building contractors, you chase after the bricklayer, chase after that one. You have to be sure that the cement bag is correct. The prices of things. You have to be sure of all these things. So it's a lot of work. It is a lot of work. So if you are going to invest in off-plan, you're going to take off that stress, that work that you would have been going through. Ask people who have built houses. They will tell you the stress they went through. You know, other things that you want to do with your life. You have a business you're running after. You have a job you are going. You know, you have a job, and then that you always have to show up at your working place. How will you be able to, you know, manage your job? In fact, you're already busy lifestyle, and then now add it up to, you know, going after a building project and making sure that the building project goes as planned. So if it's no stress, so it takes that stress off you, it relieves you of stress. So that's another one. Then yeah, flexible payment. I think part of what I've said before. Flexible payment plan. You can pay little by little, and then yeah, those are the three. Then I think if a brand new house again, brand new house. That's another benefit. Instead of having instead of going to buy a property where they just tell you that so and so property 90 million, 80 million, brand new, you know, you are not really sure. You don't know a year or you don't know how long, you know. But the fact that maybe nobody is occupying it yet, you feel it's brand new. You can see everything. You know when is the building started. You can see all the materials that have been used. You know, and at the end of the day, you know how good, you know, or how quality the materials are for that building. And in fact, it even gives you peace of mind as well. It's for mind in their building. You want to enjoy peace of mind. You want to enjoy assurance that this property is a good one. Yes, off plan is for you because you'll be able to see through all the processes. So I think I've said quite a lot.
Yes, you've said a lot. In fact,
But I think you've also tried to. Thank you for standing by.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate your sincere contribution because you didn't hide it, and as if you read what or you heard what I said initially, we almost said the same thing. But while you are talking now, I remembered one of my clients who told me that the reason why she loves off-plan is because it takes her off stress. That issue of taking her off stress is the reason why she prefers to go into off-plan property. And the truth of the matter is, we already have a stressful life. If we are a Nigerian living in Nigeria, especially in a state like Lagos, you're already living a stressful life. So building your house from scratch yourself is like you are giving yourself times 500 stress. So it's always advisable in such for you to go for off-plan property. And you also mentioned about the flexible payment plan, which is very flexible and wide. But I was at a program just yesterday night, and I think this will interest our audience. While the program, is a dinner and award night of one of our partner companies. So the manager of the MD of the company was telling us about one of their off-plan projects, which they are doing at Ikoyi Osborne, that a client bought that project when they started selling the project last year for 130 million naira.
Magada.
But while discussing with the client just like a few days ago, the property premium now is 280 million. So the client was telling the MD that, please, I just need you to help me sell my property. Sell the off-plan. I don't even need it again. Sell it and go help me to put the interest on another off-plan property you have. Because I bought a property of 130 million and I'm yet to even complete my payment, and I've already made no less than 100 million. That's 100%
from how much
return on investment. Yes. So the man just told the MD that just go and sell this property. I don't even need to just sell the property and put the interest on another off-plan. So that shows you how profitable off-plan properties are. And that corroborates with what you have said so far. So in the next few minutes, I've been receiving questions from people. Please, if you have questions, either on Facebook or Instagram, kindly drop it. And if you wish to show your face, kindly just request for participation. Well, we can only do that on Facebook so that we can answer your question. Now, Mr. Seki, thank you very much for your time. If I would ask, we've been talking about what an off-plan is, the challenges, the benefits of off-plan, and the likes. Presently, what opportunities do you have, or do you think our audience can partake in for someone that's, okay, I didn't know about off-plan before, I'm just hearing about it now, or I've been hearing about off-plan before, but I have doubt mind of how it works or how it works. Now, I understand what an off-plan is. I know what I need to do if I want to acquire an off-plan property. I know the benefits I can gain from an off-plan property. Now, I want to invest in an off-plan property. Do you have any suggestions you can give out to people about off-plan? Sorry, I just got out of power. So please, can you just give us some suggestions on properties people can take advantage of, which are off-plan property at the moment?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hello? Hello? Mr. Say, can you hear me? Wow. Hello? I think we're having a lot of network issues tonight. Hopefully, we are going to have a repeat of this class. We are going to have a repeat of this webinar. Hello? Hello? Can you hear me, Mr. Sek? All right. While Mr. Sek is still here to get back on to us, I think we just need to be taking this class to a rounding off session. It's been a wonderful class so far.
Off-plan properties at the moment, yeah, we have
Wow. 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 Wow, wow, wow. Okay, I think I will just round this off by letting you know that if you are interested in knowing about any off-plan property in Lagos, Nigeria at large, you can always reach to us on our social media handle or through our phone number to know more about this. Now, let me quickly introduce you to a product that is new. It's an off-plan property, it's an off-plan product, but it is an entirely new scheme, or let me put it that way, a new development where you can buy an off-plan property and usually on the capital appreciation on this property, and at the same time start any rental income just 4 days after making payments for this property. So Mr. Sek is here. Let me hold on to that thought while he concludes his own thoughts here. Mr. Sek, okay, you can just continue.
Well, I think I just made mention of sorry for all these network issues. I don't even want to run there. I don't really understand. what's going
It's
on.
all right. It's all right. It's okay.
I just mentioned of Sonnet. Yeah, I made ₦5 million, and then I think you were trying to talk about which one were you trying to talk about? I think
Xylos
Zelos.
property. Yeah.
Once by Zelos, we have I think the apartments. I don't really know the exact figures right now, but at least I know the ones for Trivitat, the 2 bedroom masonette and 3 bedroom masonette. For those who don't know, a masonette is just a duplex, you know, within a big building, like an apartment building. You understand? So 2 bedroom masonette, 75 million there as Lucky Phase 1, just off Freedom Way. Then 3 bedroom masonette going for 85 million there. Then we have at Ogombo as well.
Oh wow. Okay. Definitely we're still going to have a repeat of this class. But while I was holding my thoughts for him to complete this, I was talking about buying an off-plan property that you can start earning rental income immediately after buying into that project, even before the keys are handed over to you. And that is Lekki Pride 1 and Lekki Pride 2, which are on the Abraham Adesoya axis of Lagos. To know more about this, you can always visit our previous post on our social media handles, and as well, you can also chat us up or send a DM to know about offline property, to ask your questions. Maybe you want a one-on-one consultation, one-on-one questioning and answering session. You can always do that. The number to call is 08066143574. If I were you, I would like to pick up my phone now or a pen and write down the number 08066143574. 08066143574. That's the number to call to know more about this, and as well to be updated on when we are going to have another session of this class. I believe network will be an issue on that day, and it's going to be a wonderful class. Thank you everyone for joining this webinar. Thank you, Mr. Ibikere. Thank you, Mr. Said Babalola, all the way from Kaduna. Thank you, Mr. Afolabi Oluwaseun Kayode. Thank you, Mr. Ayandare Olusesan. Thank you, Mr. Abikoye Samuel. Thank you, Mr. Samson Udenyi. Thank you, Mr. Samuel Akintayo. Thank you, Mr. What other name is here? Thank you, everyone. Ugo, yeah, thank you, Ugo. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Royal Court Properties on Instagram. Thank you, Mr. Victor Somfrank, Pluto Realtor. Thank you, Intercollins Properties. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Babe Shy, thank you. I appreciate your timing. I hope you've learned something that you can put into your own practicality in making decisions when it comes to future real estate investments. And as well, you can also share this information with your loved ones. You never can tell who this information is going to help. You never can tell who this information is going to be of benefit to. You never can tell who this information is going to help to create transgenerational income. We are not able to cover a lot of stuff because of network today. Apologies still on that, but we all know what we experience in Nigeria. We all know what our country is all about at the moment. But even at that, I believe we are able to learn something new today. We know what an off-plan is. We know where we can always put our money to when it comes to acquisition of off-plan property. We know the benefit of off-plan. Some benefit, because of time, we couldn't go deeper into some of the other benefits, but I trust and believe that in the next class or seminar about this off-plan, we are going to talk more about it, because off-plan is something that is new to a lot of people. Even some people that are into real estate are not aware of off-plan and the processes and advantages the off-plan has for them. And that's why we are bringing it to you from Memories Premier Properties. You know, we are always there caring for you and guiding you to make the best decision when it comes to real estate investment any day, anytime. So thank you so much, everyone. I really appreciate my guest today, even at the level of no network, jambling of networks and all the likes. He is still there till now. I really appreciate you, Mr. Sheikh Ibiriki. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for your contribution. Thank you so much for adding value to me and every of our audience. Thank you. Really appreciate you. And if you would like to connect with Mr. Sheikh, you can always search him on Instagram at Realtor_Sheikh_Ibiriki, which is Realtor_SEIKE_IGBIRIKI. Realtor Sheikh Ibiriki is anything he says, I give it to you 100%. Is correct. He's someone I've known for years. He's someone I've dealt with. He's a man of full integrity. His yes is yes. His no is no. You have no issues dealing with him any day, anytime. He's a very transparent and trustworthy, diligent realtor all the time. I've been discussing and having transactions with him. So thank you so much, Mr. Ibiriki. You are really someone of emulation, and may God continue to bless your wisdom, bless you in every facet of life. He's the MD and CEO of Grant and Cripps. So thank you everyone for your time. It's been a wonderful session. Hope seeing you in some of our other seminar, which is coming up soon. But if you have any further question regarding this topic, you can always shoot me a DM. Call me on my number 00661435574. You can always come to my DM on all my social media or WhatsApp, and believe you me, I'm going to attend to those questions and concerns, and you'll be happy you did that. So thank you very much. From here, I'm going to sign out for now. I remain my humble self, Adeshina Mubarak, popularly known as the real estate doctor. I'm always passionate and ready to help you make the best investment when it comes to real estate. All right, from here to you, I'll sign out. Do have a wonderful night. Happy New Year, everyone. It's going to be a great month for all of us, and we'll smile at the end of this month. Thank you so much. Good night from you.
Good night, sir.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone. Good night.